Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General...
Not too many... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Picture perfect left hand. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. That uppercut can't get through. And he misses with that straight left. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well,
Let's go.
There's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't happen.
They miss with the jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And a round that seemed like... On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
one's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You'd like to see more jabs. Misses with the straight left. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And that right jab just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Caution being thrown to the wind. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to kick first. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. Don't want to trade shots. It's all offense all the time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, this is... Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. No rest for the weary. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to restrain him. I've got to...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Manny Pacquiao now. There's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's all offense all the time. A perfect counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Unlucky to miss with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab just got blocked. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. He got out of the way of that right hook. Very very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Those counter punches have to hurt. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Holding nothing back here in the round. Lucky that hook didn't score. And he scores with the counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash.